Final game of the series between 6th-ranked Tennessee and number 16.
She is, and when it's all said and done.
Oh, on a windy, chilly Sunday, Kiki Malloy take
her speed.
Is it to center, and wouldn't you know it, she does it. Her SEC leading. Lara had the big game in game 1 on Friday.
They immediately get down in the first inning against the first hitter that you face. I mean, props to
in 3 days.
Well, that's what I like more down today.
And a walk to Boutte.
In game 1 and game 3 for the first time this season.
The ball was hit towards right field. That goes all the way to the fence and all the way out to the circle. The runners at second.
Over 1,000 with runners in scoring position.
That's hit through the left side. Base hit. It will score. Boutte can't imagine to do something she has never done. Your ace will use hit down the line in right, and in the corner that's taken tagging from third. Here comes Gibson for
now make that 50-7 there.
Kenzie Donahue swinging at the first pitch, and the pop-up Kayla Kowalik right at the top of the order. She has forced in San Antonio. Down the left field side, fading foul and out of
in and out with their legs. This Kentucky offense.
Down the left field side in play, and the shortstop, Mackenzie Donahue, into foul. Last year bumped that up to 85. They've hit 30 so far.
That's exactly what it's all about. You mentioned those 30 home runs that Kentucky has hit. In fact, quick timeout.
See, she hasn't seen a whole lot in the last 5 games. Continuing to work her away. Gottschall gets a strikeout and gets credit for. Well, I think the way the offense has gone. That is foul. A chance.
Windy day today.
Katina issues her second walk in different directions, swirling around.
Against Virginia Tech to this series, just continues to set the tone.
And she's going after the first pitch there. Got under it just a bit, and it's caught.
And I want to start seeing.
On the ground at first. They're going to go across the diamond. Boy, a dangerous.
11 Tennessee hitters have swung at the first or second pitch. It's a good pitch right there, too. You're starting to see second time through the order, Lakatena and Ray.
Hit deep, back at the fence and out. Who pulls the score? Pooney grounds it to second base. Tobias to first to win the inning.
This Tennessee staff and truly give them one of the deepest, best pitching.
Indiana transfer Lorsung pitched since the Baylor. Played 2 games against Baylor. There's a quick 1-2-3 strikeout those days. Yes.
And using this curveball every pitch.
Back to the circle, and Gottschall. Maybe I keep hitting repeat, right? Laid down by Blanton, and everybody kind of looking at each other.
First, Kentucky, as a reminder, one of the best bunting short hitters have a better average against Gottschall.
Chopped to short, Donahue to first, close, but out. We've chatted with her a few times this week, but the first time early in the week before the Ali West pops it up on the infield, and Grace Lorsung squeezes it.
That's it.
Sometimes all the syllables catch up to me eventually. For the Italian national team, Katsoyanopoulos has played for Team Italy as well. So a chance to play in the Olympics coming to Katsoyanopoulos. And she works a walk.
The win last night. Hunter Brown got the win for them. Second start in a row. He didn't allow.
Was belted towards left center field, but will stay in the park. Nesby, who's moved over to center, really been in the visitors' dugout almost all weekend in Lexington. And Taylor gets hit by the pitch, and then it deflected and got some of Cole. Scoots out to short, and Koffel. And again,
overall RPI, no surprise there with the season that Oklahoma has put together. Top 16 and top 8 seeds. But usually when you look at RPI, it does seem to
feel, but we'll stay in the park. Nesby, who's moved over to center. And Taylor gets hit by the pitch, and then it deflected and got some of Kowalik, the catcher, as well. I think Gaines trying to give her catcher a little bit of time to get off. Amanda Allen at the plate. Scoots out to short, and Koffel. And again,
that Oklahoma has put together so far this season, and top 8 seeds. But usually when you look at RPI, it does seem to be like it's stayed in that mix 2 mark and
popped up to short. COVID on March 1st pitched against Tennessee. And
having the bulk of the innings for Tennessee, but doesn't have to this year.
Now, Peyton Gottschall said she chose.
She is thrown.
And I was thinking, since unfortunately we weren't able to talk directly with Karen, we can talk about what she feels and all the praise for Kiki.
A woman of many talents, Kiki Moy.
Played here. She's not going to swing it. That one, it is ball 4, and she walks for a second time.
Goes to the point of
the year, last time up, a 3-run shot with 2 outs and 2. Fly ball deep left. Mitchell back at the home run of the game for McKenna Gibson. Cooney grounds it up the middle, and that'll get through for a base hit.
And this 2-strike approach, I mean,
which Tennessee won 2-1 in 8 innings.
Mark, if you think about the week,
West puts it in play to deep short off the lip of the glove at Koffel. Good
Tennessee right now, I mean, they are just determined at the plate.
Soyanopolis.
Sure, Katsoyanopoulos and Don fun and looking so loose at the plate, and you're like, gosh.
Well, she's on base with her 2nd walk of the day, 3rd walk for her in the
4 games going back to game 2 of the Alabama series. They also
right center field, hit pretty well though, but is run down with a right fielder Blanton. It will bring in a run
for Donahue, and another sacrifice fly for Tennessee. Single pitch. Strikeout there for Sullivan, but
that for Jackie in the series. Actually went. Sullivan gets the strikeout to end the inning, but 9 Gottschall. But and Pickens had some issues. She actually had a momentum leading out of Nesby. Has their first hit. That goes all the way to the fence, and Nesby, who runs well, headed for third base, and she'll be her first 3-base hit, and Koffel is hit by the pitch.
Been probably a frustrating past couple of weekends for past couple of weekends at the plate for
play out to shallow center, and Kiki comes in. It does allow Nesby to scoot in and score a sac fly for Lorsong,
and then Grace Lorsong
Gottschall still under 60 pitches. The rise, a swing and a miss,
and UCLA came roaring back, and Charlotte
spanking new Pac-12 tournament
shows up for the big games at Florida State.
Field, and Kiki goes yard for the 2nd of the season. Make that wow. Hey, while we have a second, I want to remind you that tomorrow,
Like they were determined to win Game 3. So they've been hitting all these home runs and showing off their power.
For a Tennessee team that's just putting up runs like crazy the last two.
On her own to lay it down to win the game for Tennessee.
There's Lair in the hit sharply through the hole and into left field. That will score 1 and 2. Has walked twice. Well, for one, it's going to be in danger in the bottom of the inning, being run ruled.
One game today.
Field. Blanton makes the catch. Throw's going to go towards third base.
Hitting the long ball. Singles.
There's more. LSU and all
game, one of which was a Brito home run.
Ball shot to right field over the head of Blanton. Bringing in.
It's like the SEC that it can just feel like a grind and that.
Make believe or not. They just go out with a fresh start and Hess gets
those at bats way on you, and before you know it, they're just
in the game as the DP. So second time up, flies one deep to right, but waiting on that is Jenna Blanton to make the catch. But 9 batters come to the plate.
Attack hitters. Hasn't
Offense or the Tennessee pitching as their strike 3.
Peyton Gottschall looks really.
They have swept Ole Miss and LSU the regular season. Then that Florida series is a Saturday through Monday, and that's right to third. And Pooney didn't need.
What puts them at such an advantage is their pitching staff. The more series than they've lost for sure.
Kentucky 15-1, and they sweep the 3-game series.